Alright guys, what's up? And today, is a little bit of a random video to put out. But, I don't want to just be not release a video and not have an explanation for it. Um, ever since I started league racing in around July of 2020, um, ending of quarantine really. It might have been a little bit in June of 2022, maybe even the end of May, but either way, um, I used to always like league racing and doing them. I usually had nothing much to do around the house or stuff like that, so I'd always do a league race or something like that. And through time, I got more mature with it, more mature than a lot of people are when it comes to it. And I ended up getting way more mature than I initially expected I was, especially considering we were doing league races through this whole time period on NASCAR Heat 5, which is an NASCAR game. Not that good, not too bad, but not the best NASCAR game ever. Not even close. But it's just when I started league racing, someone would rage in the leagues I was in at least. A lot of people would rage a lot, stuff that included me a little bit. Not even a little bit. I would rage a lot, and um, I was one of the people that freaked out the most. And then, I mean, I'm sorry this taking me a long time to mention this stuff, but some people would tell me, which I'm not going to name in this video because I didn't ask them if I could, so I'm going to show some respect there and not do that. But some people would say, don't take the video game so seriously, or stuff like that. It's just a video game. Some would make derogatory comments towards mean comments towards NASCAR Heat 5 as a game, but I mean, that's just how they're explaining to me and other people that we shouldn't take a video game so seriously, regardless of how good or bad it is. And I've held the same opinion from when that started happening to now. Unless it's for money, I really don't understand why a lot of people take video games so seriously. I mean, dude, it's just like, especially like, I mean, it's not like the whole league racing community. There are a lot of people that just play the game to play it to have fun, not to rage over it, over getting bumped and run on the final lap in a league race. It's it's pretty sad how some people can take the video game so seriously. And some people would probably think people like me who think we should not take video games so seriously, or would call us a baby or something like that, or just like a sorry thing to say or something like that. When it really isn't. It's just our opinion, at least my opinion, at the very least. A lot of other people's opinion is the same as mine, but either way, it's a good. Either way, God, I cannot speak today. Jesus. I mean, either way, at the end of the day, in my opinion, I'm right. I mean, people shouldn't take a video game so seriously, dude. I get it if you play a video game for a long time. That's fun. I'm just saying you shouldn't be throwing controllers through the wall or through the window because you lose a game in Madden or 2K. I mean, it's just something a lot of people do, and I think now some people have anger issues, just anger management problems in general, which which this goes for everyone. You need to acknowledge that at times, but again, sometimes it's kind of hard to acknowledge that which for me, when a certain person or someone like that freaks out, and throughout with me trying to calm them down and stuff, I always forget that they have an anger management problem. And if I feel bad for them at the end, once the argument's ended, but it is what it is. I mean, if people, I mean, God, I cannot speak today. This is just my apologies. This is definitely going to be the worst sit down and talk video I've ever put out. Really, alright, we're just going to skip through this, with me explaining how you shouldn't freak out over a video game. Let's get to the main point here on why I quit League Racing, and why, personally, I'm not online so much anymore, or something like that, or I quit owning Pepsi, which I didn't announce on the channel, because, again, I was just taking a break from online. So, yes, I did quit owning Pepsi, and I did quit owning NCRL yesterday. And it's all for really, a few reasons. One is the toxicity. A lot of people online, at least in NASCAR League Racing, have a complete lack of respect. At least, and I'm not saying in terms of the sports video games, because I haven't really had that much toxicity. I haven't really, experienced toxicity when I'm, playing in a 2K game or something, or a Madden game, or any other game. It's just NASCAR. I don't know why. People are just so toxic when it comes to League Racing and that stuff. And, I know Boger would allow me to talk about him in this video, because he has in the past. Me and him have different opinions on how seriously League Racing should be taken. I'm on the more just stay calm, it's not the end of the world stuff, while he's on the more, well, a lot of people don't get the race in real life and actual cars, so they take this seriously. Which, okay, decently valid point, and decently valid point to a lot of people. But here's the problem with that. Yeah, people might not be able to race in real life, but that doesn't mean they can put life and limb over over a video game. I mean, over a NASCAR race. Again, it's a valid point if you don't look into it, but if you really look into it and think about it, it's not really that much of a valid point. Because it doesn't matter what situation you're in. Unless if it's for a lot of money or money in general, which obviously a lot of people want, there's no reason to. There's no reason just to scream and ear rape in the mic because something didn't go your way. Which I know I've said don't freak out in this video 500 times, but I'm just getting straight to the point for the people in the comment section that might put down, well, blah 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 blah, whatever, about freaking out and why they freak out and stuff. But, now, again, back to Boger's point, and before anyone goes at me for the comments, I think it's decently a valid point if you don't look into it that much, if you don't think about it really. I used to agree with this point back when I took League Racing more seriously. Which, by the way, I feel like some people are going to misunderstand what I mean by taking seriously. I mean, I like taking it serious when I'm driving. I'm not just going to wreck the whole field. No. I mean, when it comes to freaking out and stuff. Because I will always take a race seriously and drive with respect. As I have if any normal person has watched me League Race or has at least been in League Races with me the past few months. Obviously, some random dude's going to say I wrecked him or something and cry about that for 5 hours. Okay, it happens, okay? But, again, it's just there's a lot of leagues I'm in that are good, I guess. I mean, the management is good. Then we hop into a race, and just people are calling each other bad names, crap like that, and stuff. It's the Earth, okay? It's life. It's going to happen. I'm not saying all of life should be peaceful, which we all wish it probably was. Except with some exciting stuff, because, I mean, we don't want life to be boring either. But, um, like, we at least want to be involved in peaceful stuff. We don't want to get in arguments with random people we don't even know online or anything like that. We don't want to have 30-minute arguments with anyone. Who wants that? Which is another reason why I quit League Racing. I don't like to argue with people that much online, especially considering I don't know really anyone who I play with online except for Gavin. And I went to kindergarten. I went to his school. Me and him went to the same school up until fifth grade, where I moved schools. We knew each other in IRL. I knew what kind of person he was. I knew he wasn't the guy to do bad things or something like that. Then I hop online. A lot of people I don't know, and a lot of them seem to be jerks. So, I mean, I don't know. A lot of them, again, I need to have empathy here, knowing that I don't know what they might be going through and stuff like that. But again, just chill out. There's something going on in real life with you, don't take it out on people you're racing in a video game. Go to a therapist, go outside, take a deep breath. No need to get on the PlayStation or Xbox if you need mental help. No need. Try to do something else. Now, if you're the type of person where video games calm you, well, maybe watching YouTube calms you, I get that. I'm not saying that you can't do that. I'm saying I suggest not racing a very competitive league race with toxic people in it when you need mental help in real life. And I'm not saying any of the people I race need mental health. I'm just saying in that case. Because it seems like some of the people I do race do need mental health. Mental help. I'm sorry, I can't speak today. I've said that 3 times, but you get what I mean. It's just, I mean, I've kind of taken a step back from being online as a whole. I will be starting up these Madden Sim RPGs and stuff like that. If you want to join the Discords for that, I'm perfectly fine with it. Just a place to chill out, talk in a voice chat with some people, talk about sports and stuff like that. No arguments, no nothing. Maybe have a sports argument, I like to call it, where it's like you debate on someone's stats or something like that. Whatever. Just to chill out. Not that much toxic stuff. Everyone having respect for each other. If you plan on doing that, then join the server. If you feel like getting into arguments with people for 5 hours, don't. And again, as I mentioned earlier, I did quit League Racing. I basically quit being online for a few days as well. I took some time to my family and stuff, especially during Thanksgiving break and stuff. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this video because I will admit, at points in this video I may seem like a Karen, but it's not me being a Karen, it's just really me explaining what happened and also what you could do if something's going on or anything like that. Because I'm not in control of you. Do what you want to do. I'm just saying what I think is the ideal thing to do. And this whole video obviously was about why I quit League Racing and some of the reasons I did, and then, I explained what you could do to help. I mean, I'm not going to make you guys sit through an hour of watching me do a documentary of why I quit League Racing. I mean, I might form a video on Share Factory, my greatest League Racing moments, or something like that. Because I'm not done with online as a whole. I'll always do some Madden games for fun or something with my friends. But for now, I'm done with League Racing. And I have no prospect of coming back because when I half retired, I should say, that sounds weird, half retired, basically took a break. And I loved the break. I loved, like, the 4 days I took without toxicity online. I could go outside, take a deep breath. Didn't have to worry about league races and me having to ask my parents not to take me to something because I had a league race. It was great. Even though if I love league racing, it was great. So I fully retired. And I'm loving it right now. No disrespect to any of you guys, but I'm loving retirement right now. And I'm not saying you should retire too. That's your option. I'm not in control of anything you do. But I'm just saying why I'm probably not coming back for a while. Worm's owning Pepsi. I don't know what he's going to exactly do with it. But it is what it is. Please don't bash me in the comments for anything. Don't bash anyone in the comments, I should say. It's fine if you have an opinion on someone, put it in the comments, but at least not be hateful in putting it out. I might put the Discord link in the description, but it's still being worked on, so probably not in this video. But otherwise from that, I mean, I hope all of you guys had a great Thanksgiving yesterday, and tell me what your what your favorite Thanksgiving food is if you want to. Best thing on Thanksgiving is you go into a family's a siblings a family house, your grandparents' house or something like that, your uncle's house. I mean, hanging out with family. What's your favorite part about Thanksgiving? And I mean, peace. See y'all later. Again, have a great day.